Guys, we're checking out Aria Vocalscapes by Sonora Cinematics. And I have another video which is about Emma Legato, so check it out. And let me show you quickly what is Emma Legato and what you can do with Aria Vocalscapes, and we'll dive right into this. So this is Emma Legato. Of course, again, we have a separate video on that one. This one is a simple kontakt library, and we have 3 articulations, the humming, poco vibrato, and aha. So let's check it out. All right, so we're back to Aria. Let's break it down. First of all, this one is a little bit more complex. We have 2 layers, layer A, layer B. You can play them together, layer them, or you can fade them one into the other. But here we have a couple of configurations. So either they're both switched on with the fade, right here, or off. For example, this means that they are just playing together, no fading in or out. And you can have one of them switched on and the other switched off, meaning the one that is off will play constantly while the one that is switched on will fade into the other one. So before we move on, let's check some of the presets and then talk about some more features. So now, as you can see, we can have 2 layers that are very similar. For example, going from A to Ma, and then you can use this XY to just morph between them. And what you can also do, by the way, is record the motion. So let's do that. I'm going to hit record. And now let's play. I'm going to hit motion. And it even recorded the speed of movement that I did. And so you can actually save this. You can click this save, or you can load some of those motions that are already made for you. Other things that you can do, by the way, is have MIDI learn for the X and Y. Let's do that. I'm going to hit learn and use this. And now I'm using my keyboard. So now we are ready for more advanced features like the LFOs and filters and the effects. So we'll go into the filters and LFO page, and you'll see that for layer A, we have LFO and a filter. For layer B, we have a separate one. And what you can do is, regardless if you're using the LFO, you can turn on the filter and set the cutoff and resonance. Right, and you can even have a step sequencer here, up to 16 steps. Let's just add more. It can be synced to your BPM. You can just use this right here. Right. Something else, by the way, that you can do is you can have the XY pad control the cutoff. So let me show you how you do that. First of all, let's set the maximum amount, and I'm going to turn off the step sequencer for both of them, and go with this one, set the resonance, and now turn it on right here, and you'll see this little X and little Y. And now if we'll play anything and go back to our main page, you'll see what happens. Now you can use the LFO to modulate the filter, the volume, and the panning, and it's really easy to do. So for example, let's set that all the way 100%, and you can set the frequency that can be synced or free running. Let's keep it synced, and now let's play. And finally, we also have effects. So let's go into the effects page. Here you'll see that we have 3 slots, and clicking this here will get you the menu of choices of the effects. Let's get a distortion. And here you'll see this drive option. But you can modulate, you can use the XY pad to control any of these knobs. So the way to do it is first, set the maximum amount. Let's go with somewhere 50%. Then click this little circle here and you'll get a little X. This means that this control will be modulated by the X pad. Right? And you can set the amount of modulation. So that was Aria Vocalscapes. We'll finish this video with some examples of the presets. And let me know in the comments if you have any questions. I actually like this one very much. Sounds very good. I'm very curious to see what else they're going to build on top of this engine.